Hello, my name is Natasha, and I am the owner of the Magical Blessing Healing Center. How are you today? I hope that you're finding yourself well. Well, at the end of 2014, my older son said to me, Mom, you need to start blogging. So I did. Then a few weeks into the blogging, Mom, you really should be vlogging. That's more the wave of the future. I did a couple of them. And then 2015 happened, been very, very busy, but probably the most unfortunate part is getting into the mind. I am great when it comes to writing, fabulous, things come straight from the heart. I've got that part down. But then you put me in front of a camera and I start thinking, well, would anybody be interested in what I'm saying? What should I say? Oh, time to turn the brain off and just let it go. And so here I am giving another attempt at vlogging, and I am going to share with you a couple of situations that have happened to me within the last 24 hours. As a Sacred Heart High Priestess and extremely intuitive, I pull from many, many different sources. I don't have just one source. I know I've had somebody probably around the first of the year say, you need to focus on just one thing and do that really, really well. And I was on the phone and I remember just getting very quiet. And she said, well, what's the matter? It's not how I work. It's not how I operate. I pull from so many sources. I cannot just identify myself with one situation. There are some people that maybe they love crystals and they work just with crystals, or they use tarot cards and they use just tarot cards. It's not how I operate. I operate from divine source of truth, love, and light. And truth is going to come through in many, many different ways and many different forms. And that's what I'm going to vlog about today. I'll put a little bit of a written blog, but I'm going to insert this visual vlog into my blog. And one of the things that has happened is I decided I wanted to do this project. So I went to the store. And when I was at the store, I'm wandering around the fabric store. Anybody who knows me knows that sewing is not my thing. My grandmothers all tried, all of them, maternal, paternal, but it just wasn't me. I'm very thankful for those who are sewers and seamstresses and so forth. Awesome. Me, on the other hand, it's like putting a fish out of water. So I'm wandering around the store and I finally decide, I'm going to go to the fabric cutting counter. And I meet the most patient, sweet lady imaginable. And she helped me in ways that was just awesome and wonderful, and it was just fabulous. And at one moment, halfway through our exchange, I look at her name tag and her name's Mary. And I think, oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary, for showing up in the form of this individual. My instant thought was Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. Even my middle name has a French connection to Mary. So I'm thinking, go us Marys. And she helped me in just going way over the top. And very thankful, and I knew that the project that I am undertaking, that I'm going in a good direction, in a auspicious direction in my truth. So yay, go me. Then I go to the next store, and at the next store, I have an individual who wants to help me, and his name is Joseph. And I smile. I'm like, yes, I'm having such a great Christ-light moment today. You just have to look for it. It doesn't always just like, and he sends down the rays in the heavens and all that stuff. Sometimes Christ-light comes in the most sweet, auspicious moments. This gentleman was letting me know that the printer ink that is so exorbitantly priced would be on sale in the next week or so, and then he gave me a coupon, and I'm so thankful and grateful for his assistance and guidance. And so, I go home and I allow all of this sweet, generous information and details and just go about my day. And the next day I get up and I'm not quite paying attention. I'm just kind of like, oh, I need to go to the store. I forgot this, this, and this. Ugh, me. And I go to pull out of my garage and I slam on my brakes because I get in my car, I open up the garage door, slam on my brakes as I see the 3 wise geese sitting in my driveway. You see, in my area, I live in a major city. Geese are not something that you're going to just see sitting in your driveway. And not these particular type of geese. They're a very special breed of geese. In fact, the first time I saw this one particular goose was just before the beginning of 2015, just before the New Year's Eve, and he was hurt. And I'm very thankful to see that, he made it. That's awesome. And so then I get out of my car, and the geese just sit there, and I'm like, am I leaving today? What are you guys doing? I sillily forgot some things and I need to go get stuff. I'm still working on that project from yesterday. Please allow me to leave. So the geese wander over to a neighbor's yard, and the neighbor's looking out at me like, who is she talking to this time? And being an animal communicator is wonderful and awesome, but not everybody understands that. They don't understand that what animal communication may be. And even at that moment, the geese, they didn't say much to me other than honk honk a couple of times, and they waddled to the neighbor's yard, and I knew that as they were there, they were downloading curriculum to me, and I knew I'd be getting in my car, got in my car, waved goodbye, said thank you for whatever message that you brought me, and went on my way. It wasn't until later on that I realized that they had downloaded a pretty important piece of curriculum. And that's why I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging because I'm not so sure that it would come forward in the manner that upon which the message is meant. You see, messages come, divine messages come in many, many different ways and shapes and form. Maybe it comes from something a person tells you. Maybe it comes from a sign. There are many, many signs that come through. And so my first sign was Joseph and Mary the day before, letting me know that the Christ light that's surrounding me for my project, I'm on the right track. The other was the 3 wise geese, hence the 3 wise men. The 3 wise geese were also sending me a very, very important message. You see, I've been kind of struggling with something lately, and it's a very tender to the heart moment. I have a beloved, and I'm not sure where we're going or what we're doing. And there are moments where I'm like, yes, we've got this. And there's other moments where I just, help me. I don't get it. And the 3 wise geese said 2 things. The first thing was, make sure that you're eating fresh fruits or fresh organic fruits and vegetables. They caught me. I had kind of a junk foodish week. I usually traditionally eat very healthily, but this week I didn't. I was unfortunately highly distracted with something that's going on. And so back on track, I'm going to be eating those fresh fruits and fresh organic fruits and vegetables. And the other most important symbol and sign and information, the curriculum that was downloaded, was one of the things with geese is that they never leave a wounded one behind. Someone will always stay behind with the wounded goose. And out of the 3, there was one that was wounded. Again, Not the one that was back at the beginning of the year, but a different one. And the message is never leave a wounded never leave a wounded one behind. And the message that came for me was never leave a wounded soul behind. Always send that soul absolute compassion and selfless love. And so I am absolutely sending compassion and selfless love to my beloved. And I hope that if you have anyone in your life who absolutely needs compassion, love in the most selfless manner possible, then this is a message also for you as well. We all need love. And sometimes we just need a beautiful sign from Christ that says, don't leave one behind. Send them the love that they need, even when they're being unlovable, even when they're wounded. So, on that beautiful, beautiful special note, may we all have the most auspicious love, light, and magical blessings. May peace and love be with you.